up? I hope y'all are doing good. Hope y'all are having a great day. Um, I actually am having a crazy day. Um, Today it was absolutely crucial that I came on here and talked to you guys. You notice my eyes are super red right now, and it's because I've had such a long day, man. From just working and doing so many things, taking care of other people's problems. I realized I haven't been able to take care of my own issues. Um, and that's really what I wanted to talk to you guys about today. The universe has been giving me like certain downloads, certain things that have just been coming and uploaded into my spirit. Um, and I just feel like it's a blessing to know these things, but it's also like my job to tell you guys. All right. And I believe that really we're in a time right now where the universe wants you to be fantastic. They want you to be happy. They want you to be great. But we have gotten into a point to where we are so used to taking care of other people. And I think that that is to our detriment. The universe wants us to be happy, but we have made it our life's goal to make sure everybody else is good. It's not bad to take care of other people, and everybody says you need to be humble, you need to be selfless, you need to take care of other people, look out for other people. But what happens at the point when you're looking out for everybody else but they're not looking out for you? What happens when nobody is making sure that you're okay? What happens in those situations, you guys? Are you okay? Are you in a place of lack? I've recently realized in the universe, you're put in a position to where you can help other people. And the only way you'll be able to help those people if you help yourself first. But while you're trying to help yourself, you have to be aware of what's going on because things change fast. While you're being abundant, while things are changing in your life in order to make space for you to be blessed, you're finding that other people are in a lack mentality. Other people need help. Hello, thank you for being here. Other people need that help. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. What's up, Lotus Flower? How you doing? Other people need that help and they need that grounding to know that things are possible that they only see possible with you. And so it's important that you're aware that when other people are looking for that potential and that abundance in their life, sometimes they're trying to take that from you because you're so willing to give, you're so willing to allow other people to be abundant. And it's not a bad thing that you want to help people and that you want to allow them to be abundant, but it is a horrible thing when you allow that abundance to start slowly straining you and taking away your vitality and your essence. Everybody, you'll know sometimes if you have been down this path, you'll know people will start saying there's something special. You have this light, you have this aura, this special thing around you. And that's a beautiful thing that people can see that. The problem is when they don't foster it. It's like having a fire when you go camping. You know that when you're camping, if you have a fire, you have to stoke it. You have to get more wood for it. You have to make sure that the wind can't blow it out. You have to do a lot to maintain the fire. Hello, you guys. Thank you for coming in. And if you don't do that, you lose the fire, you lose your warmth. What's up, Gabe? Thank you for being here. And I feel like a lot of times we get so preoccupied and so caught up in the fact that there's somebody who can produce a fire, somebody who gives us warmth, somebody who helps us to grow our food, or to cook our food, to warm our bodies, and we get so comfortable and so used to it to where we don't realize how much of a necessity it actually is. I can't hear you right now, but hi. Hey, what's up? Thank you for being here. I think it's super important that if you're one of those people who has found this video and you feel like you have been blessed to have that abundant mentality, and you see that your life has been changed for the better, you see that you have all these beautiful things happening, I think it's really important that you take some time to sit down and realize you have to protect yourself. Okay. I'm starting a new YouTube series. Congratulations. That's awesome. Hey, I'm so save channel for me. I was wondering when you were going to go live. Hey, what's up, you guys? It's been a crazy day. It's been super long, and it's been a very difficult day. There's been so many people who have been asking me to help them and to do things and to go outside of my way to try to help other people. And I've realized in me trying to help other people, maybe you guys will relate, that you have to start protecting your own energy. You have to protect your aura, because people will siphon it without understanding that they're killing you, that they're taking that energy from you, and they're not giving enough back for you to sustain yourself. And if you can't sustain yourself, it's not something that's wrong with you. It's the fact that you're in a environment full of these vampires, these parasites, and that's okay. I feel like everybody's in a mentality sometimes where they need to be a little bit parasitic and they need a little bit of love and nurturing from other people. But you cannot do that if you're in a state where you're trying to build your your nutrients. If you're trying to build up your livelihood and your longevity, you cannot consistently hemorrhage all your energy out to other people just because you care. Okay, so you'll see my eyes are super red right now, and they're red because I've just been pushing it so hard, trying to work and doing so much that it has literally just drained me. And I realized there was nobody there to try to make sure that I was okay, and it came to me to be the person to have to take a step back and be like, oh wait, maybe I've done a little bit too much. Um, so if you guys are going through a time in your life where you feel like you've had a lot of abundance, where you feel like you've been very blessed, you've had all these things coming into you, just be aware that you're being required from so much, from so many different people. You have to be very careful of how you're giving out that energy, okay? Because people will take that energy and they will just misuse it, and then they'll act like something's wrong with you after they take your energy. They'll act like you're rude because you have mentioned the fact that they have siphoned your energy and they have left you on E. And you have to be aware of that, and you have to protect yourself. Okay? Nobody wants to hear that. Nobody wants to hear that the gas station is now requiring you to pay more because gas is more valuable. You know what I'm saying? But you are the gas that certain people are filling their tank with. Wow. Wow, you are the gas that certain people are filling their tank with. And you need to be aware that you are valuable. You are a precious commodity. You are a once in a lifetime kind of energy that people have been taking advantage of. And if you continue to allow them to take advantage of you, you will have nothing for yourself. Well, you are grown up now. What did you expect? I expected common decency. But it's okay. You don't have to do it. Here you go. I got something for you. Okay. So it's very important that you guys are aware that there are these people like that guy who I just had to get off of here who just take your energy and they will leave you. Y'all remember Kevin Samuels? Kevin Samuels was consistently going live talking about how men could be better versions of themselves, how women could be better versions of themselves. And he would go live every night during the COVID experiment. And he eventually died of a heart attack. And I remember watching him go live, and he would always have like a Red Bull, and he would always be arguing with people. And I would just be so amazed at how much energy he would be putting out there. And it just helped me realize after he died, people don't care. Because so many people were helped by him, many people were motivated by him, but then after he passed, you don't even hear about him anymore. So many people were happy that he was gone because he didn't force them to be a better version of themselves. which tells you a lot. And I hope you guys are aware of the blessing that you are in somebody's life, and aware if these people are take advantage of you. Okay, just because they're close to you doesn't mean they can't take advantage of you. Okay, you might have had a bad experience, but you can't paint everyone with the same brush, dude. Thank you so much, bro. I saw your channel on some guy's stream. Search him. His name is Dildo. Okay, block you. You spread yourself thin by helping everybody. You need to focus on you. Exactly. Pin that comment. There's only so much you can do if you're spreading yourself thin, you guys. So make sure that you are giving yourself time to recuperate. You look a bit sick. Please take it slow. I don't want you getting worse. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. Um, he thinks everyone is mean to him because he is a femboy, but I think he's just saw the reason why everyone is mean to him. That guy. Exactly. I'm glad he's gone. Exactly. Can I get a shout out? What's up, Dave? Thank you for being here. Good to have you here. We're just talking about how sometimes you have to take your energy back. You have to restore your own energy because so many people get used to taking your energy, and you just have to protect it. Hello, how are you doing? I'm great. We're just talking about how we need to save our energy. Love you too, Dave. Thank you for being here. Um, it's a very difficult thing to do, especially if you're an empath, if you're an emotional person. When you're doing these things for people, you don't think of it as you want to ask them for something. Like, it feels bad for me to have to ask people to like the video. So I don't like doing it. I feel like it's fake, it's insincere. And it feels weird to ask people to subscribe. But that's like something that you just end up having to do in order to get better. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the subscriptions. Thank you for just listening. Thank you for the comments. But it means so much when you find somebody who really helps you grow that energy. Like, I've had people in my life who have passed away, and when they pass away, it really helps you to understand how valuable they were in your life. And I feel like that is a beautiful moment because I've had people who've passed away who had certain characteristics that I thought were beautiful things in life. Like, they made people laugh. They were warm energy. They were just super kind. And I started trying to adopt those things as a memorial to the people who passed away. And it inspired me so much, just because when your friend is gone and they've passed, you want to remember them. You want their memorial to live on. And sometimes if they had a certain tendency where, they laughed a certain way, or they allowed other people to feel like they could be their authentic self, it helps you feel like you can let their life and let their light live on within you just by you keeping those same things. And they would be proud and happy to see you doing that. But you have to be aware somebody's looking at you like that. And do you want to be a spirit that is gone, or do you want to be something that they can look at and call and talk to? And if you want to be here for the people who you care about, and if you want to consistently be a positive energy, sometimes you have to take that step back and say, it's important for me to allow my energy to foster within me. Okay? You can't just keep giving and giving. It's sort of like a plant. A plant can only bear so much fruit, and then after a while it has to go through a dormant cycle. Some of them even go through a death cycle and then come back, right? So it's okay for you to say, I'm going to take a season of recharging and building my roots, as opposed to building my outreach through my leaves and my arms. And when you do that, it allows you to, like I said, get deeper roots and become a more solid person in who you are and what you're doing. And if you're one of those empaths, if you're one of those people that the universe has created that can create that energy, that is a manifester, that is an abundant person, you will find so many people in your life who are consistently draining that energy. So it's so important that you are aware of where the barometer is with your energy, okay? Um, and if you're not, you're in for a really bad problem because it's impossible to create more energy. You have to find energy from something else, okay? And you don't want to be siphoning energy from other people just because they siphoned it from you. So I say all that to say, I will still be going live. I will still be seeing you guys. I probably won't be on here so much. I mean, for such a long duration. I probably won't be on here for an hour. I probably won't be on here for 45 minutes. And it's not that I don't like you guys. I love you guys. But I have to allow myself to recuperate. I have a lot going on just in life and in work. And it's an abundant period for me. And I love it. But I also have to make sure that I am allowing myself to be the best version of myself. I can only be the best version of myself when I give myself time to recuperate. Okay. So it requires me to get some rest. The reason I'm on here so late is because I've been doing a renovation all day, and it was a very intense thing. Had my whole crew out there, and we're going to be out there again tomorrow. So it's beautiful having my crew. So grateful for my crew. But I'm also aware that my crew takes a lot of energy. And a lot of my clients, you know, when I work with women, I love women, but women have a tendency to expect that men should give all of their energy. And so it requires a lot of energy just trying to accommodate them and make sure that they're okay. It's not that I don't appreciate them and I'm not grateful for them, but I am aware of the amount of toll it takes on my body just trying to accommodate the women that are needing help. So, um, I appreciate you guys. I want you to be aware. I want you to check on yourself. Don't trust other people to check on you because they don't know what to look for. But you know how you feel, you know your intuition, and it's very important to lean onto your intuition and how you feel and what you know to be true. Don't allow yourself to be swayed by other people and what they have to say. If you don't feel right, it's not right, okay? We can't save our energy, but we can renew and restore it with the word of God. Edward, are you still here? If you're still here, then I believe what you're saying. If you're not here, I'm not going to give you attention. Maybe I should start doing that. Sarah, are you still on the stream? If you're still on the stream, I'll read your comment. If not, I'm not going to. Exactly. Carry the spirit of light with you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for being here. Yes. We need to recharge. I agree. People will take advantage. Eventually, taking a step back is self respect. Exactly. You have to do it for yourself just because if you don't do it, you will end up dwindling. And nobody wants to see a dead little flower, right? I don't blame you. It would be draining and depressing to try to spread positivity when the world is overwhelmed with hate. Yes, it is. Sarah, okay, thank you for being here. I'm going to read your comment. Hi, Troy. Nice to meet you again. Thank you for being here. I'm so happy that you're here. Thank you for being here. I hope that you understand that it's important for you to save your energy so that you can use it for the moments that you need it. Because so many people will just ask you for your energy without even needing it. They just want to see you turn your light on. So you can shine your light, but that doesn't mean you need to illuminate everything for everybody, you know? So be careful how you're using that energy because people will drain you dry. Do you see how tired I am? It's because people see that light, people will see it and they'll say, hey, can I get some help? Hey, can you? Hey, I really need. And they'll do it just because they want the energy. They just want to see what you're willing to do. You guys have to realize what they're trying to do and don't give them the satisfaction, okay? If you subscribe, if I subscribe to you, will you write my name on your head? No, I got you one better. I'll block you now so you don't have to worry about it. When I get, uh, then when we get called villains, when we prioritize ourselves, it's sad. Yeah, it's always very sad. But it happens, right? People don't like it because they get used to you acting a certain way, so they hate it when you start understanding your value. I've created a bubble for years of what you are saying. Yeah, sometimes you just have to create that safety space for you and not let other people get into it. It becomes a cycle. Yes, people get used to it and they just go to you like they go to the gas station. They're ready to fill up. Okay? I appreciate you guys so much for being here. I'm about to go rest, relax, and recuperate. Be blessed and do not let people siphon your energy. It is super important that you allow yourself to shine. You can only shine in the spaces you need to if you have that energy to do it, okay? Don't let people siphon your energy. The universe wants you to shine. Shine your light, okay? Yes, I've been doing it for years. I avoid situations with people who drain me, especially at work for neighbors. If they are too intrusive, seeing I keep seeing polite and respectful, but I step back. I think that's very wise of you. It's okay to be respectful and polite, but sometimes you do just have to take a step back. I'm going to miss you. Sorry, I came late. No, not at all. I'll still be here. I just won't be here as much. I won't be here as long. Let me clarify. So probably won't be here for an hour, but it's just rebuilding my energy, and then I'm gonna come back with you guys stronger and more energized. But I just need to give myself some time. Look how red my eyes are. That's crazy, right? Okay, I'm going to miss you. I didn't I didn't get a notification. Oh, that sucks. Well, it was like a 30-minute notification. Maybe that's why I didn't do it. But yeah, it's just been a crazy day. How about the literal energy vampires that hug you too long? Yes, there are those people too. I've started telling people I can't hug them because a lot of people will try to hug you to get your energy. I say no. I stopped hugging people. I hope you get some good rest. And melatonin gummies help. That is so funny. I have no problem sleeping. I will fall asleep in 10 minutes, easy. I've trained myself to be able to fall asleep really fast. That's not a worry. You look like a drug addict. That's cool. My drug is happiness, but you know what? I got something so special for you. Here, watch this. Boop. That's like a drug, being able to block people. I'm addicted to that. Okay, I have some people in my family as well who have that envy eye and just abuse of your patience. Do you have any advice? Um, the crazy thing is, the best thing that you can do in situations like that is get space. Everybody has people in their relationships, their closest relationships, where they want a lot of energy and they envy you for not caring, for being different, for not wanting to be around people all the time. They envy the fact that you are beyond caring, and they're just gonna hate you more when you try to explain it to them and show them why you are the way you are. So what you have to do is just demand your respect in your space. And once you do that, you'll become so much happier. They won't be happier, and they'll try to make you miserable, make you think that something's wrong with you, but nothing's wrong with you. You just know that you need your time and your space. Okay, so demand your space, demand your freedom from the tyrants that steal all your energy, and love on yourself. Don't allow yourself to feel like something's wrong with you, because you need to take care of yourself. Okay, Sometimes you can feel when you need to heal. Look, I said I'm shedding a single tear. Y'all see that? That's how I cry. Just random tears come out. Not when I'm sad, they just come out. Single tear. Love from planet Earth. Thank you, Prince. Appreciate it so much. I see you play guitar. The company Ivy has a Rickenbacker guitar that sounds amazing for $200. I love mine. That's awesome. Thank you so much for letting me know that. I'm, yeah, I know the Rickenbackers. I've seen them, and I've I never really thought about buying one, but I do know that they sound really good and they have a very unique sound. So that might be cool. I think Wendy used to play one in the Revolution. Uh, you should sleep, dear. Uh, I'll go to good night and have a good rest. All the best for you and your lovely family. Thank you so much. Y'all be safe. I'm gonna pray for you guys and then get out of here. Guess number from 1-500. Lord, thank you for this day. Thank you for everybody's here. Thank you for the blessings. Thank you for the abundance. Please help us to restore our energy. Please help us to be more abundant and allow ourselves to save our energy and not feel like it's our job to share it with other people just because we have it. Forgive us for all the times that we haven't shown our light when we needed to, and please help us to have the peace and the awareness of mind to know when to shine our light. Thank you so much for all your blessings. In your name we pray. Amun. Y'all be safe. Y'all have a great night. Y'all be a blessing. All right? Thanks. Have a good night.